We're going to talk about the Gators. T.O., they have had as good of a start as I think Todd Golden could have possibly imagined coming into the season. Maybe not the most difficult schedule anyone's ever seen, but they got a nice win over North Carolina in the state of North Carolina. So what does Todd Golden need? What do the Gators need? How can you take this team to the next level?
I think RC was right with his gripe before the game, before this show. We picked all these really, really good teams that don't really have much wrong with it. What are we doing? What are we doing? The Gators are good. Big fan of them. Offensively, guys, the fact that they attack the offensive glass on shots they actually miss, they're getting over 40% of their misses. That's an asinine number. And they have size, they have physicality, they're really, really tough, and they're really, really good. The only thing I would kind of pick at, and it's really not much, can we get a Kickstarter for Will Richard to start knocking down some threes? Because not shooting the ball all that well this year, and he's traditionally been a mid-30s guy from three. They start getting him to knock down shots, and man, I don't know how you guard Florida at times because there's just so many weapons on the floors, enough floor spacing. Let's get my man Will Richard some more reps so he can get going and get some confidence going.
Randolph?
In the last game against Carolina, he got that confidence going. Need a few more of those games to start yumping those percentages.
Yumping?
Listen.
Did you just say
yumping, humping, whatever. Get those percentages.
Those percentages.
Hey, T.O., the crazy thing is they're 11-0, and you can nitpick with the schedule a little bit, but when you watch them play, they are good. I've been on the Walton Clayton Jr. Bandwagon all year long. I think he's played as well as any guard in the country, and what he's meant and what he's done for that team. Florida's the real deal, and they're going to be. I think they'll finish among the top 3 teams in the SEC this year. That's how highly I think of them if they stay healthy. They play a little bit of a throwback style in the sense they got 3, I think, really good guard play, 3,000-point scorers in their backcourt. Front court, they just keep rotating those guys in. It doesn't matter who's on the floor. They've been a hell of a team. They've been fun to watch. I've had the chance to see those guys early in the year, and I've been impressed with them all year long. So I don't think they need anything other than to keep. I think the best thing for them is just to keep their head down, keep their shades on. They need some shades. Keep their shades on. Stay clear. Just watch everybody else. Let all the attention go to Auburn. Let all the attention go to Tennessee. Let all these teams, Kentucky, get all the noise. I think Florida's just steady, just creeping along there, man. And I think they're going to be there when it's all said and done because of their physicality and style.
That was my reaction to it, Terrence. That was my reaction too. Just gonna skate right on by that one, but I will say this. All right, so Florida might be like a top 7 or 8 team in America, right? There's an argument to be made that they are the 5th best team in the SEC. So I'm just gonna say that with that context, they need Will Richard to be better. I think they need more, and I would make the argument they need Elijah Martin to be shooting a little bit better too. Like they need more consistency out of those two guys as shooters and scorers, because so much of what Todd Golden does is analytically driven, and we're going to shoot threes and we're going to pace in space. We're going to get offensive rebounds. We're going to do all that kind of stuff, right? I just think they need those guys to be making. You can't have your 2 of your 3 best players shooting below 34% from 3 and be able to compete with the likes of Auburn and Tennessee and Kentucky and Alabama at the top of one of the best, maybe the best conference that we've ever seen in college basketball. Randolph, you asked for bad teams. You asked for teams that aren't one of the top 3, 4, 5, 6 in the country. I'm going to give you one of those right now.